Roomba, can you do a quick tutorial on creating keyboard shortcuts? All you have to do is... Sure, I can do that. Why not? I'll try to keep it under 30 seconds so you can make a clip or something. Okay. So, to add a keyboard shortcut to the game, you first need a mod, which is easy to make. I can't do this in 30 seconds. But if you have like a standalone mod, like my keyboard shortcuts mod, there's multiple versions in here just because I maintain them for rollback purposes if I need them. But you just need to, you know, learn the basics about creating a mod, and then let's say, like, I don't know, give me an example. Like, what do you want to add a keyboard shortcut to? Twisted for hire? Is there any keyboard shortcut in particular that you want? An I win button? I guess we're not going to play anymore? No, this shouldn't take very long. Do the walls one is fine. Well, we already did that, but I can give you an example. So, first thing is you're in the game, right? And you need to recognize the way that Paradox says interface files. So there's like a GUI file and a GFX file for pretty much every element in the game. So logically, you just got to kind of figure like what interface would this probably be on. And so what you're going to do is you're going to go to your EU4 directory in Steam. And then you're going to go into the interface folder. And so again, logically, if we wanted to add the keyboard shortcut button to the barrage button, which we've already done, but we're doing it again for example purposes, we would assume that's probably going to be related to either province, army, or siege. So we'll just look for siege. Hey, there's a siege file. And then over here you see how it's got a GFX file and a GUI. GUI is graphical user interface. GFX, I don't know what it stands for, but this is the one that basically tells it like where to find all the buttons on the .dds, which is kind of like an annoying version of a JPEG or something. It's like a layered, I don't know what DDS means, but I know you need a special NVIDIA thing to read it with Photoshop. It's a pain in the butt. But basically, the GFX file doesn't matter. The GUI file is what we're going to work with. So there's two files, Siege GFX and Siege GUI. We're going to go to the Siege GUI, and then we're just going to search for like, you know, what we think it's going to be called. Barrage. Artillery barrage button. Okay. This is the vanilla file. So GUI button type, name, artillery barrage button, position is in this location, quad texture sprite, GFX artillery barrage. This is where if you go into the game and you look at the province, that's where that little barrage icon comes from. So if we want to add a keyboard shortcut, it's literally just shortcut equals parentheses, whatever button you want, and parentheses. That's it. Save file. Now the problem is, if you save the file right now, we're currently editing EU4's direct interface file. That's going to change your checksum, and, well, technically it wouldn't because it's an interface file, but you shouldn't do this. You don't want to edit the actual game files because it can screw things up. And if you later on have like 20 changes made to your game and then you go to validate your files, it's going to undo everything you did. So instead, we're going to take that change and don't do that. And we're going to just go back out to this file. We're going to grab the Siege GFX, Siege GUI. We're going to chuck that into our mod, which is what we've done. So now we have a copy of the Siege.gui. And in the copy, we're going to go down to Barrage. And here's where you can see I added shortcut equals D. So now when we run the mod, it replaces the file. But if you don't run the mod, it doesn't replace the file. And when EU4 gets updated, or if you just decide to turn the mod off, then it doesn't undo all of your stuff. To me, this is actually a very simple process. But I've been maintaining a keyboard shortcuts mod for EU4 for like 5 years. It's actually pretty simple. Okay, let's play.